Hello everyone, today we learn about Fermi-Dirac distribution law. Without wasting any time, let's begin. In this video, we will derive the Fermi-Dirac distribution law. Fermi-Dirac state now as we did in the Bose-Einstein died and Maxwell-Rosman state distribution law. So let us do that now as we did before. We will take its logarithm, then apply Stirling approximation. After that we will take the derivative and that use the method of Lagrange's. Multiply, put that equal to 0 to get our answer. So let us do take the logarithm. Log of the omega fd is equal to, this is multiplication in here, but we take logarithm, change to addition, so this changes to summation log of gi factorial, and as we know log of m divided by n is log of m minus log of n. So log of m minus log of n, so log of this thing is log of gi minus ni factorial, and in here it's minus because that minus like comes in here, minus log of ni factorial. So this is what we have after taking logarithm. Now in this we will apply the Stirling approximation. Stirling approximation, we say log of x factorial is equal to x log of x minus x. So in here it's log of gi factorial, which becomes gi log of gi minus gi in here minus log of gi minus ni factorial. So it becomes minus in here brackets minus ni factorial log of gi minus ni. This is so plus gi minus ni, because in here it minus, so minus minus plus, and in here we have log of ni factorial minus, so minus ni log of ni, here it's minus, so minus minus plus and I. So we have the after applying the Stirling approximation. Now in here see that this gi and gi, this and cancel each other, ni and ni cancel each other. So we have this thing left in here. Now we will take its derivative log of ln of omega ft. Derivative of this whole thing in here. Now as we know that gi is not subject to variation, so its derivative. So we just need to take the derivative of these two things in here. So now in here first function derivative of this thing. So derivative of gi is 0 and derivative of n is d and I. So we have first function derivative of second function, which is t and I in here. So we return then second function. This thing ni minus gi and derivative of first function log of x is 1 upon x. 1 upon gi minus ni and derivative inside thing with chain rule, derivative of this thing is minus of d and I in here. So minus of d and I. Now minus this minus in here, first function derivative of second function in here we have log of ni, so 1 upon ni, and derivative of inside thing applied chain rule in here, so d and I. Now this minus second function derivative of first function, which is t and I. So we have after taking the derivative in here. So now in here look, this ni and ni cancel each other, this is ni minus gi and this is gi minus ni. But if we take minus sign in here and multiply, so we have plus gi and minus I. So these cancel each other. Now have remaining is this d and I, which is here in plus, and in here we minus t and I. So these two cancel each other. So we have remaining these two thing in here. So we take minus d and I common here to keep this log of ni in the numerator, because log of m minus log of n is log of m divided by n. We just need to keep this in numerator minus d and I common. So we have this thing in here. Now we will apply the Maxwell-Boltzmann state and also both Einstein state. So we have two constant, and in here the total number of particle is constant and the total energy is constant. That means these things here constant and mean derivations is 0 and derivative of this is 0. So adding this thing in here with multiplying it by alpha, these are the Lagrange's multiply. We are using the Lagrange multiply and multiplying bit, and now adding this in here, adding 0 won't change this but help us take care of these two constant rate. To now doing the adding this alpha dni plus beta eidi, we have this whole thing is equal to 0. 0. This inside thing is also equal to 0. Now just some rearrangement, taking that alpha plus beta I on the other side, minus and taking log here, this will become e raised to our minus alpha plus beta. So we have this gi minus ni on the numerator. Now in here we'll like this gi divided by ni minus ni divided by ni. So these two cancel, we have this minus 1 in here, we will take the minus sign on other side. So we have this gi divided by ni, which is equal to raised to power alpha plus beta ei plus 1. Now we have this thing in here. Now we can write it, the taking whole taking here, we have thing in here. Now this is the mean Fermi Dirac distribution law only left in here. This now in this let us function takes when you are put this alpha and beta. Now as we know that ni upon gi is the occupancy, we denoted by f. We have learned about in detail statistical mechanics in that this alpha and beta comes out of this alpha is minus mu upon cap and this beta upon kbt. Now putting all this all this familiar version of Fermi Dirac distribution law. This is ei multiply beta beta by k t minus mu upon kbt plus 1 1. So simple, that is what to that is the Fermi Dirac distribution law.